to the channel. This is Caleb Adedijj Show. I just feel like to say one or two things about this new or recent incident about the Anthony Joshua accident. I have seen a lot of comments online bashing Nigeria about the issue. I need us to understand that accident is not peculiar to Nigeria. Accidents happen everywhere, all over the world. Either you travel by road, by sea, maybe through train, even you travel by air. If accident will happen, it will happen. If it is your time to go, it is your time to go. And if it's not your time to go, it's not your time to go. One thing that is kind of obvious in most accidents that is by road is more of excessive speed. That is what I believe is more prominent that leads to an accident. When people speed excessively or over speeding, the probability that you will lose control of that car is very high. Most especially when you're speeding and you run into a pothole or something appear or sudden, the time for you to react may be very minimum and you may lose control of that vehicle. In the case of Anthony Joshua, I want to believe this accident happened because of excessive speed. I'm not saying I'm right, but that is what I believe could have been the reason for this accident. Looking at the picture, the image, the video, yes, the accident would have happened even without the trailer, but it will be minimum. Probably, maybe there will be no life lost without that abandoned trailer. But let's go back to the beginning. One thing I understand is that people should be careful, most especially if they are in a haste to get somewhere. If you need to get somewhere on time, the advice is that you should leave early. By so doing, there will be no need for you to drive very fast. And when you drive at a normal speed, you give you a chance to have a quick response, okay? The distance between you and the vehicle in front of you will give you the response time, okay? So when you create more distance, your chances of responding on time is very high. But when you drive too close to a vehicle in front of you, the time for you to respond is going to be very minimum, very slim. But let's not digress. Let's address the issue of Nigeria. When it comes to car accidents, most of them happen to be abandoned vehicle on the road. This has been something that is becoming normal in Nigeria, and I hope that Nigerian government, the state governors, and our local government chairman can be up and doing on this to make it illegal to abandon your disabled vehicle on the road. I remember an incident back in my locality that a musician is coming back home. They are approaching a corner, like let me say a bend road, that you don't really see what is ahead of you because it's a bent road. At that bent angle, there is a disabled vehicle left unattended to, and they ran into it. Even if you are driving at a normal speed, if you make that curve, it will be very too late for you to react. If your leg is not on the brake making the curve, you will not have enough time to respond, because the moment you make that curve, the abandoned vehicle is right in there. They ran into it, the guy lost his life, just like that. This guy could have been alive right now if that vehicle is not abandoned at that corner. This is a highway, it's not like a local road. Highway, abandoned there at night. At night, in a country that there's no street light, no highway light, nothing. That vehicle was abandoned there. The guy lost his life. And there are many cases like that in Nigeria that is not being attended to. A lot of people lost their life just because some people do not prioritize life. A lot of people got into an accident that could have been avoided, but some people don't just care. They abandon their trailer on like heavy used road. They just leave it there. I have seen some people argue that the trailer is not on the road, it's parked on the side of the road. For your information, that side of the road is still part of the road, all right? You see, a roadside is not meant for a vehicle to be there for a very long time. It's meant for a vehicle to be there for a very short time. Those roadside are meant for an escape route. It's not meant for a disabled vehicle to be there for a very long time. Not for days, not for weeks. Some of these trailers are there for months. That's not the purpose of that side of the road. That side of the road are built for an emergency like this. You see, when you lose control and you don't want to run into a vehicle in front of you, that is where you shift to that side of the road for an escape route. Like I said, if the trailer is not there, the accident will still happen. But I can guarantee that the impact will be very, very minimum. All right? So I just hope that Nigerian government find a way to make this a thing that no one should abandon their vehicle. Most especially if you drive all this truck, big lorry, or this 24-wheeler or whatever you call it. That's about that. But I want to sympathize with those people that lost their life. My prayer goes to their family that the good Lord will console them. At this time of the year, this is not the time that you want to lose a loved one. I don't think anyone should be sorrowful going into the new year. But what happened has happened, and there's nothing we can do about it. All we have to do is to pray for the family, that God should console them. But at the same time, this also should be a wake-up call for anyone out there. If you are using the road, be a responsible road user. You cannot replace life. And one of the things to be a responsible road user is not to abandon your disabled vehicle alongside of the road. Please, it's an act of irresponsible on the part of the owner of the vehicle and also on the part of the local government of that locality. It is an act of irresponsible to allow a disabled vehicle to linger for so long to the point that they eventually cause an accident. We look at the case of that green, it's an accident. There's a whole lot of celebrities like that in Nigeria that lost their life in a road accident. Some due to bad road, some due to abandoned vehicle, some excessive, speed. But whatever the case may be, I just advise that we should please be a responsible road user. There's no need to overspeed. The other point I want to talk about is about people also condemning the crowd. Yes, I understand the place of where people condemn those guys around Anthony Joshua trying to help him out, that they should have waited for an ambulance. Is it okay? No. For me personally, I don't like it. I don't like the idea of people coming to rescue you in an accident event that they will now create more damage than good. There's no any number you can speed dial right now in case of an accident that they will show up. All right? So those are the ambulance available. Those people around trying to bring him out of the vehicle. Their intention is to help. There's going to be some guys around there that their intention is to find something they can steal. Whatever they want to do, they want to survive. That's Nigeria for you. But we also need to understand that we cannot now focus on federal government on this issue of ambulance. I think our focus on the issue of ambulance should be on the governor and the local government chairman of that locality. It's not federal jobs to provide ambulance for your state. It is the job of your local government chairman and your governor. And lo and behold, the money is coming in, they are getting money for all these things. The problem is that the money is going somewhere else. It's not going to the right place. So there's no ambulance. That's what I'm trying to say. There is no ambulance. You're not going to get one. That's the point. So those guys are the ambulance. All right? Many of you will believe that government owns hospitals, but in some country, their government don't own their hospitals. Okay? People come together, they invest in a good hospital, while government make rules that govern that hospital. And that is the main reason why I'm making this video today. Because if karma wants to happen to any one of you, it will be that you only need 30 minutes grace for a doctor to attend to you before you pass to the other side. I hope this is going to be a wake-up call for our millionaires, our billionaires, that government cannot do everything. Just like we have Dangote doing refinery, why don't we have other billionaires like that will come together and invest in a good hospital that can cater for them and cater for other Nigerians while they are also making good return on the investment. So before I go, I just want to believe this makes sense. I want to believe this ring enough bell that can change your mindset if you're a billionaire, that you don't have to invest all your money on Lambo. You don't need to invest all your money on Rolls Royce and co. Thinking if you get sick, you can jet yourself from here to London, France, or whatever you want to jet yourself to. Fine. But also remember that very day that you only need 30-minute grace period for you to get the medical attention. There's no jet in the world that can jet you from Nigeria to London in 30 minutes or to France. So why can't you now improvise by calling your colleagues and think about investing in building a good hospital in Nigeria that can cater for the need of your medical attention and other Nigerians? By doing so, you will also be making a good return on your investment. I don't know if this is loud enough. My name is Caleb Adedijj. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.